Hi, boys and girls. This is your old pal, Uncle Al. I gotta turn up the overheads. Ugh, yeah, I'm tired. Oh no, it's on. Nope, they're on. Just a bit tired and confused in my head. I thought the lights overheads were on, but they are. I'm a little tired. I ate my dinner cold. I had a friend of mine, neighbors, his grandniece called me freaking out that a bunch of kids were throwing eggs at his house. Now, a lot of you people don't know that this guy's in a wheelchair and he plays bridge with me, and he's a World War II vet, and he's African American. And the little girl, who's 14, is freaking out because a bunch of Afra and a bunch of hoodie wearing thugs were throwing egg at his house. At least they didn't got his flag and burned it. They didn't burn anything in his lawn, and they didn't string him up. Now, of course, the Democrats won big in California, but don't take it out on old people, okay? Now, I spent most of the evening. I was trying to cover YouTube on my favorite channels and washing off the crud off the garage. Now, I know a couple of these punks, so I went to their house and explained what was going on. And unfortunately, one of their dads is a cop, so they're getting their butts reamed. Okay, it's fine if you're a Democrat, you can win and celebrate, but don't terrorize your neighbors. Okay, that's not funny, folks. It's not like partying. I got a wind that they might protest in my little city on Walnut and Mooney. I don't know if it's going to be a riot, if they're going to terrorize old people, are they going to wreck the place? I have no idea, but the cops are out and they're mad as hell. You don't do that to vets. You don't do it to old people. And you don't do it to African American people. And you don't terrorize little kids. God, I hate Afro you college students. Okay, now a lot of you, like Carshman Hills, he's doing a good job. Don't forget, get one of these. If you can see it, my eyes are blurred out from all the medication. This is a Mr. Buddy Heater, I think. Around here, oh, there's a smoker right there. That's a Mr. Heater, Buddy Heaters. Make sure you have one for that big cold spell. Now, right now, I've been reading the signs in certain area. It's going to be really bad for some areas. So better bunch up. Oh, I'm tired. It's been a long evening. Now I'm trying to keep this video short. And then that's my other product replacement. I like 7T. I have a big swig of it. After this evening, it's like I'm trying to sit down, eat my dinner at 5 o'clock, and I got a bunch of hoodlums going down the street screaming, "Get out, you stinking Republican! N-word, N-word, N-word!" I was expecting they were going over there to hang them. They used to do that a lot around here. I went out there and I chased those suckers. I don't care. I'm going to die soon, so come at it. Okay, now I keep my promise. This video is going to be about gardening. I tell a lot of people go small. Okay, first one you want to do is a container garden. Now, a lot of potting soils lack some soil nutrients and beneficial microorganisms. So we're going to take this step by step. This is Harshman Hills. You get a clean 55-gallon drum. You load it with grass clippings and some dirt and potting soil and some manure. Keep adding in layers and you put it outside for the winter. Make sure it has holes on the bottom so everything drains out and you don't have a swampy container full of goo. Okay, When the snow comes, make sure you cover it with a piece of plywood or wood, and make sure it's on a pallet. That way you have healthy soil that you could use for your container pot gardens. Okay? It takes about all winter to do it. You can leave it outside, don't have to worry about it. Lay leaves, grass, clippings, you name it, into that container. 55-gallon container, put it on a pallet and let it rot. Okay? Then you add it slowly to your potting soil. You don't dump a whole bunch. That's a mixture of leaves, grass clippings. When you're all seasoned up in that big pot, it takes over winter. Okay? Now, you could grow stuff in like flower pots. That's how you do it basically. And then um, make sure it's in a bright spot. I like to tell people to start out with 1 gallon potting containers. Now, a lot of places like nurseries will give them away free if you know which nursery to hit up or a landscaper. Those guys go through those like dozens and they'll give you all the empty ones you want. Just look around, ask politely, and see what you can get. But if you can't, you could use those 1 gallon containers from the cooking area. Just drill holes in the bottom. Okay. Now, once you put your potting soil in there and you add down below, you add into your pot potting soil, your mixture from your 5 gallon canister that you seasoned over the year or over the winter into the pot, and that'll help your little potting plant to grow. And you start off with the basic simple things. Now, what to plant and gardening in pots? Well, here's some simple things. Well, you don't want to do corn, that's silly. But you could grow cilantro, chives, basil, parsley. These have to be replanted every year. Rosemary, mint, thyme, and sage. They're great perennials that last in the same pot container for years. Potatoes and beets and radishes. Beets and radishes are okay. Potatoes is another matter because they do better in cooler conditions. Now, if you plant potatoes like Dad on YouTube in Alabama, you're going to cook the potatoes. Oh, Lord, sorry. You're going to cook the potatoes inside the container. It's too hot. What you want to do is grow sweet potatoes in the container. These are great for warm areas or certain types of yams, like I showed earlier. Lettuce is good, and they can handle low light and short daytimes. And spinach, also good for the summertime. Cucumber and cherry tomatoes are great in container gardens. Green beans and peppers, they can handle the heat and dry conditions of certain areas. Peas, sorry, I gotta read my handwriting. Peas and kale, they can handle very cold weather conditions. You can plant these inside the house as an ornamental. Now, on peas, if you have a little trilling device from your 1 gallon container, you have a little. I used to grow Chinese spring peas like that inside the house. It looked really nice around Christmas. But you gotta need a grow light. And if you check with Brad, or I think Hidden Lights or Hidden Harvest, he has grow lights that you could buy. Okay. And if you're going to water your little mini garden, aka garden in pots and containers, be sure you use rainwater is the best water source if you can collect it. If you use chlorine water, put it in a bucket, let it evaporate for a couple days. This is tap water, let it evaporate, and then you can use it fine. So like and subscribe, boys and girls, to my channel, Diebulfrog79, aka Old Uncle Al. And let's give a big shout out to old school with a modern twist. James and Brenda, they need our help. Now, a lot of you kids out there, I'm tired and I can't do this stuff. Uncle Alan's not the superhero anymore. He's very tired. And hopefully I could save a few people out there. Since the Democrats have won, there's something going on. And I have to be really, really careful. And if you live on this side of the um, San Andreas Fault, like Los Angeles, I'd be really nervous right now. Okay, boys and girls. And on the East Coast, well, that's another video. So we got one in my garden series. I hope this helps you out. I would like to say help out Jordan Jakenberg in Sweden. He got his own trouble, so a price of a soft drink, send it through his PayPal, help him out. His parents need help. He needs help. I'm sorry this went over 10 minutes. It's just, I'm tired and I gotta do another video after this. So hopefully I got strength. Okay, kids, I'll catch you later. Night, later, boys and girls. Whoops. Okay, later, boys and girls.